Okay, so now we're going to work on the 7-stroke roll rudiment. And now this is another one that I'm not going to do the alternating, okay? It's not like the 5-stroke roll where I'm going to go with the right foot lead and the left foot lead. We're going to just do all right foot lead. It doesn't mean you have to do it that way. If you want to practice left foot lead, just go ahead and practice left foot lead. So I'm just going to demonstrate it slowly because it's basically right, right, left, left, right, right, left. That's it. It's actually really simple, and if you think of it as 16th notes, it's basically 1 E and a 2 E and. 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 And eventually once you get fast enough, you know, having that little 8th note in there becomes nothing, and it just flows really, really nice. And soloing with this one, or doing anything like that, it sounds phenomenal. And so the exercises I've written are, you know, it's like I say all the time, and I feel like I'm repeating myself, but they are literally just the groundwork for you guys, you know. With the solos and stuff that you can do with these, you'll be absolutely amazed. So to start this one off, just like all the other ones, we're just going to do the rudiment, okay? Right, right, left, left, right, right, left. That's it. We're not going to do it in time. We're not going to worry about that yet. All right, and the next step is to actually make it rotate. And you're going to see what I'm doing with my left foot here. Because I've got the pause with the left foot, it goes right, right, left, left, right, right, left. I'm going to pull my left foot back a little bit. You'll see it pull down on the footboard to kind of reset. I don't know why it does, but it just seems like it's that motion, like my left foot has the up and down motion because it's performing that accent. And originally when I started practicing the 7-stroke roll, I actually practiced that as an accent. So I'd be going right, right, left, left, right, right, left. It was like a really hard stroke. And then when you're playing it in a beat or something, it adds a different dimension, something you don't really hear a lot, especially with all like the double bass stuff going on and then like double bass accents. You know, because adding in the doubles and stuff like this, it's not necessarily because we can't play that using singles. You know, we can go right, left, right, left, right, left, right with singles. But adding in doubles, it gives us a completely different type of texture and a type of feel to the groove. It'll also allow us to do completely different combinations. You know, even if you just put your heel on the hi-hat pedal, now it gives you a completely different combination. And so it's just more possibilities, different texture, and your mind will process what's happening differently. You'll be able to do different stuff over top. Because using the doubles with the feet, I just want to play it to you without the actual doubles, just with the leg motions. And then you're going to see what it actually looks like with just the legs, and then you'll understand how putting stuff over top of that, like adding things in, is going to be a lot easier because you're not doing as many motions and as many strokes with just the legs. So hopefully that made sense. But let me just play the motions with the legs. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the motions with the legs, and then I'm going to throw in the 7-stroke roll. So you guys can see that what's happening with my legs is not changing. It's the way the foot hits the pedal is what's actually changing and creating those strokes. So let me just start off a few times with doing the leg motions, and then I'm going to start doing it using the double stroke roll and the heel toe technique. All right, so you can see how easy it is going from just the singles, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, to the doubles. The leg motions actually don't change. You know, if you had to do that with toe strokes, it'd be ultra hard. And so just doing something like this, you'll be amazed at how much easier it is and how much other stuff you can throw in over top because of the limited motions you're doing with your legs. So the next step we're going to do is we're just going to play it in time. And we're going to play it similar to exercise 2. Okay? So you got 1 E end, 2 E end, 1 E end to 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 2 E end. Something like that. And it's just going to kind of revolve over and over again. And you can do this as long as you possibly can. You know, you can do this anywhere. So if you have a bass drum practice pad, you can sit in front of the TV and do this. It's going to help out your independence a ton. So let's just play that, not worrying about the hands yet. All right, and the final step is I'm going to play through all these 8 exercises for you, and I'm going to play them at 2 different tempos. And it's kind of interesting because all these exercises, we're using like 8th notes, we're using 16th notes, we're using 8th note triplets, especially number 6 to 8. We're using 32nd notes. So we're just doing a ton of different things within these 8 exercises. I tried to kind of incorporate a little bit of everything just to kind of give you a taste of it. I didn't want to incorporate like 100 exercises because honestly this is just the groundwork for you guys. I really want you to just take this rudiment and then just start soloing over it, playing your own grooves and stuff like that. That's where, you know, the real progression is going to come. But these are just kind of the starting point for you, give you an example of where you can use them. So let me play them through 2 different tempos. Here we go. All right, so that is the 7 stroke roll exercises. Take them to your kit, have some fun with them.